Okay, okay, where were we? Oh, yes. We moved the caravan, was it? Yeah, we were down here, we did this quest. Did we move back? Did I load correctly? I thought we went down to the capital. I guess we moved back. Interesting. We can check. Yeah, I have the new boots and the new boots particularly. We sold everything, right? Yes. I think we were gonna gear up to hit up the Chimera, which means we also have to build a sleeping spot. So we need a pelt, right? Bedroll. Yeah, we need a medium pelt. And I think we have hay and straw and such. Yeah, we have plenty of hay. Do you have a pelt on you? Well, you have a bedroll on you. It's cheaper than a pelt, so I am just going to buy a bedroll from you. Alright, we got pain reducers. We've got bandages. We've got healing salves. We'll have to make something to eat. What do we have for food? We have gotten rid of most of our food. I can grab a elixir for just in case. Should I grab this? Weapon damage, crit efficiency, armor penetration, pain resistance. I could grab this. That could be fun. Okay, can we make something cool? Because we can make the pot roast. It gives max health, energy restoration, and hunger resist, and it gives a crit efficiency. So let's make a pot roast, and we will add that modifier to it. We'll just put the bedroll on the ground for now. Okay. Meat. 3 veg. Get a plate. Pot roast. Okay. Put the sponge away. Now maybe we can pick this up. We will just rest a little bit more. Get that vigor up. And then I will grab this. We will drink once before we head out. Alright, we're gonna attempt to tackle the Chimera. And this will give us access to a... freaking snakes. Hey, maybe I should have fixed my sanity and morale before we did this fight, but that's fine. We should be good. We got both buffs on us. We're gonna eat. That's gonna give us another buff. We got that to give us a buff. We got the healing thing to give us a buff. Problem is I don't quite remember how this fight plays out. I know that you have to dodge certain things. I know there's zombies that it like resurrects that move around the room. Trying to remember what else is involved. Oh yeah, it like summons these like stone pillars. And I think it also puts like fire on the ground as well, if I recall. There's a lot of little things involved in fighting that Chimera. I think there is a pattern with how you engage it in melee though, I just don't remember quite what it is. Kind of similar to how the troll works, where you only want to get within melee range. Within a certain framework per se. That's fine. We shall figure it out once we get there. Okay. So we should be at the Cape of the Mountains cave to get into the burial ground. Is this it? How interesting. This is like a camp. Don't think I saw this the last time we yeah, I may have hugged the wall and missed this. Yeah, we can come out and loot some of this when we are coming back and grab some of that stuff to bring back and read that book for the XP. But we are in the cave now. And we are going to create a bed rest right here before the door. We're going to rest for like a couple hours just to get our... Oh, I guess it doesn't put our thing back up because we don't have the survival feats. So we're going to lose both of our buffs. Unfortunate. And we're going to drink before we head in. And we're going to eat before we head in. And I don't think it matters if I carry the dish in or not. And we're probably going to lose a couple times. Just before I can get the hang of the boss fight. I don't quite remember how it works. Alright. Let's put this on. Pick this up. Over. Okay, we're not doing too hot at the moment. Okay, so getting into melee range with it is gonna be difficult. So I always cast that. Then it's going to do the spikes. And it's going to do the AoE attack. That thing, I think. So basically I have to get in melee range on the turn it's casting, I think. And then we move away from it when it's... I think this is how we had to play it. Nice, slow, and methodical. Still doing alright health-wise. Let's patch ourselves up a little. Let's move away one. Okay, we didn't get out of its melee range. I don't think we're doing the best at the moment. I think I have to not be so ability spammy. Yeah, that was a mistake. Let's load. Try this again. Quite annoying. And I don't like that I'm not knowing exactly where you're spaced from it. So I basically have to only attack it when it's casting. Because I can't get into melee with it otherwise. So do I need a range option in this fight? Because that's how I kind of beat it last time. I was casting spells at it quite a bit. I got lucky with the first strike at least. Now, if I move into melee range, we can lunge at it, move away from it. Alright, it's gonna reanimate things this turn. Right? Yep. And then this turn it doesn't have anything to do. So it's gonna use the leap, I guess. Now it's going to move towards me. Okay, this turn it has Primal Ether. Okay, it doesn't prioritize that. Okay, I need to figure out how it prioritizes its ability list, because that will be the key to winning this fight. And when I can step into melee with it. So I cast that. Can I step into melee with it? Yes. Except that I can't stand there. It's gonna cast a spell. I don't think it does that if I'm in melee though, right? Let's just check. No. Okay. This is going to be a very difficult fight for our specific build. Because I don't know how I'm going to get into melee without taking a strike from it. Can I move on the first round? Okay. Are you going to resurrect if I strike? Okay, leap away. But why? Because you want animated servants? Is that why? So if animated servants is up, it will use the leap. Possibly. its servants is up, so hypothetically it should try to jump away. Okay, explodes them. Probably because there's multiple ones that were around me. Okay, I can't stay in melee with it. This is rather frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna need to figure out how exactly its casting works in order to beat this. I'm gonna take a handful of tries until we understand the pattern of its behavior. So I should... No. Okay. I'm in a terrible position. I can't let it ever do that to me. This might just be a fight that you have to do at ranged. Either that or I need way better equipment. I'm convinced we can beat it though. Am I gonna bleed on it? No. Alright, I'll move. I will lunge at it. Put a bleed on it. Good. Okay. I knew it was going to do that. I wouldn't have wasted my energy on that strike. Let's repair up our chest. Okay, move up to the side. Problem with using that thing is the chance of pulling. Does killing them actually do something? Okay, when they get destroyed, he heals. So so it's not the best. Okay, let's pop this. We haven't got much damage on him. I don't have any anti-venom on me, that is a mistake. Being in the corner is not good. I am very close to being dead. Let's drink this. Get rid of the bleeding. fact that these guys are spearmen is too freaking difficult because they root you to the ground. I think you need a range option when you're doing this fight. I guess I can try to shoot them with a crossbow, but I don't have my don't have the take aim, unfortunately. But we can try to make it work. Can I pick that up? I might be able to pick that up. I think that's the idea of the fight, maybe. Maybe if I can get him away from it, we can pick it up. Yeah, let's try starting from the beginning. We'll try to lure him away from the altar and pick up that thing. And it might be able to help us. Switch back to the crossbow so we can get some early shots on him. Eat, drink. Okay. I'm just gonna test on this run if we can pick it up. No, you can't pick it up. Okay. I think we might need a range option. But we will try again. I don't think we do enough damage with our two-handed. We might have to... I don't know. This is difficult. And I forgot to eat and drink. It's fine, we can do that on an off turn, I guess. Now we should reload. This is going to be incredibly difficult. Okay. There's got to be something in here. So we need to get its paws to be injured. No. I can't leap if its paws are injured. I don't know if that helps us, because we can't get this deadly tail attack. We need that to get destroyed. I think this just might be a ranged boss fight, and we just do not have the means to deal with it. you should use the corpse explosion thing. Or not. I might just not have what I need to be able to deal with this right now. So the best thing I can think of doing is probably just trying to zerg him down. Double miss is not good. Because we cannot stay in melee with him. We have to range him. Unless we can just, like, burst him down. Which I don't see us being able to do because we're missing quite often. Unless I can get my accuracy up by, like, quite a bit. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna deal with this. I'll give it a couple more attempts. And then I guess we'll go do something else. We got a bleed on him. Really not sure how you do this without ranged. I have to see if the skeletons hurt him or do something to him. There has to be something that it summons two near the bones mound close enemy. The skeletons persist for 24 rounds, crumble to dust, replenishing max health energy to the mana core. So if they live long enough, they crumble and heal him. Does he eventually get a backfire chance? Maybe that's what's going to cause him problems. This is 0 backfire chance. Maybe when you damage him enough, he gets a backfire chance. Pretty sure that's how it works. He gets like fatigued over the match. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because he gets his energy back. He must fatigue over the course of the fight. Fortitude, it's the only way I can think of defeating him. Backfire damage is going up. I believe he does fatigue over time. I guess that's how you win this fight. This is the only way I can think of winning. So it's just a battle of resources. Interesting. Durability is going down. He must fatigue at some point. I wish it would show that. phase this now. How are you looking? You're still doing fine from the looks of it. We need to put some damage on you. I guess you have to have a range option in this fight. Okay, I guess we're not doing this right now then. That is too bad. If I had stuff to throw at him, maybe we could do it. But I do not. Wonder what you could throw at him. Well, we could grab this stuff. Let's read what this says. Gotta find a glossary in the main archives. And this needs voice translation. What did I do to deserve all this? Summon the Guardian. Must find a way to avoid this. Cast Seal of Cleansing on the Cradle. No, it won't work. This spell... The spell unlocking the entrance... Blah 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 says... It once should do the trick. Saying it once should do the trick. Essence of Deliverance. It will ward off the Guardian. The receipt for the potion... The recipe for the potion is on page 20. Need feather and petrify. Sandy eye. Bloom. Oh. Don't forget to pack a torch. Heh. Interesting. Did that give me a recipe? No, as far as I'm aware. Okay. I'll take the book though. Maybe I can bring this back to the guy at the inn and he can translate it. He seems to know stuff about ancient texts. Or ancient stuff. I was not aware that this thing existed. We were able to beat the Manicore using our hybrid build last time, but I think we were much more equipped to deal with him. Especially since we were a mage in that case. But I think the trick is to attempt to fatigue the mana core. I just don't know how we go about doing that so that it starts hurting itself on backfire. But we can wait until we get a range option. The only problem is I kind of want to get Armor Crusher next. But I think getting ranged will ultimately be better. Though, you know, a talent on the bottom of the tree. And it's a passive. Grid strikes and shots, 10% armor penetration, armor durability, hitting target with 10% armor, grades critical for blah blah blah, block shot target. I think I might grab that first. We can get range stuff after. I guess I should have checked that out before we head back. Hey, wolf. See, you're chasing a hedgehog over there. Because the, oh hey, they're low-level bandits. Get back here, stop being so scared of me. I know there's a good reason to be, but I want your XP. Frickin' snakes. Okay. How do we deal with this? We're gonna go into town. We'll chat with the guy who gave us the quest. See if this book fixes things. I'll put away some of this supplies that we just got. For now. Okay. Do something like this for now. Okay. Bit of a waste that we had to use that ingredient as well, because we wanted that to extend the buff, but maybe we can get a better food recipe by the time we fight the Manicore, so we can get slightly better buffs. And I might move the caravan closer to the dungeon so that we can get our rested bonus and the and the prey altar as well. Okay. Maybe this guy could decipher the book, give us some clue onto ways of defeating the Manicore. The idea is to enchant a valuable item with a special and very insidious spell, which can only be spotted if you know what to look for. Upon coming in contact with the cursed treasure, those who wish to steal it transform into a mighty guardian doomed to protect the object of their... Okay, so the Manticore is his buddy, I guess? Huh. Well, I still didn't get a recipe for it. Maybe he... Don't forget to pack a torch. These might be those like new herbs that we found. I have no clue. But maybe we can find the stuff for the potion. I just don't know who you would have to... Does the quest explain it? No. Well, we could pick up some more quests, I guess. And what do you have for sale? Is this heavy? No, it's medium. Is this better than what I'm wearing? No, no, no. Mine's bigger. Axes. Glaive. That has body damage. I like that. And bleed chance. And it's higher. I like that. Accuracy and counter chance. I think this is going to be the weapon of choice that we want at some point. Okay. I don't know if we have the reagents for that, no. I think I needed more nails. I know I needed more of something. I have nails. I don't know if I have enough, though. We could buy the harness, I guess. Or I could just save the money for, nah. No, we'll save the money for now, actually. That way, if I... I'll just do the quest for the crypt here. But we'll need to go back to the camp first, drop off this book, and we'll pick up a backpack so that we can transport stuff. Even though the crypts tend to be a little bit lighter on heavy inventory-based loot, still probably will need to lug a decent amount of stuff back, and we don't have a whole lot of inventory space, so. Okay. Stick the book here for now. Okay, we need to head back to the starting town at some point so that we can stick that in the, or we can get the chicken upgrade, which will be good because that will give us a semi-useful food source, especially since we got the meat omelet, I believe. Okay, we might get hungry. Well, we should be fine, I think. Fine for now. Too bad we couldn't deal with the manticore. So I'm gonna assume you need a range option. I'll have to rewatch the video of me beating it on my other character, so I can get a better understanding. I'm pretty sure I just beat it by shooting lightning at it, though, over the course of the fight, and then just meleeing down the skeletons when they got close. I think that is how I ended up winning. But I also feel like the mana card was hurting itself with its backfire chance. So maybe when it gets low on health, it starts fatiguing to the point where it can start hitting itself with backfire chance when it casts spells. So maybe the trick is to get it injured somehow. The big issue is I can't really dart in and hit it with my axe strikes, because that stupid tail swipe thing it has doesn't go on cooldown. Oh, interesting. I didn't check these tombs the last time I came. I guess I just assumed they didn't have anything worthwhile in them, but that item's actually pretty expensive. Oops. Guess I should check them then. Yeah, that's also pretty expensive. And if we came here early, that would be worthwhile too. A medium chess piece. Well, good to know. And let's get this dungeon dealt with. Let's find the grimoire. Okay, that's a pretty easy quest. This should be a 2-floor dungeon, though. Uh-huh. This stuff in here. I don't think the altar bell lives inside. Nope. Hold on to the bag until we either run out of room. Now. We either run out of room or we find a staircase to stick it by. That's what I love about these dungeons. There's always a ton of gems and one-tile knickknacks to pick up. I swear that used to be a tier 2 armor. I guess they moved some stuff around. Let's do a quick search. Okay. Ancient coin. Rings are good. Okay. It's fine. We'll just deal with the leg injury for now. Have to be a little careful with these guys. That one's running away. Good. None of them are eating each other. Good thing I saw that, because there's a good chance I would have stepped on that by accident. Okay. How do I want to deal with this leg injury? Could do this, but then our pain's gonna go up to 20. Let's use this. Okay. There's one of the big items that you potentially can find in here. Almost out of room in here. Yeah. Get back here, caster. There's the staircase. Okay, so I think I'm gonna move some of the stuff out of here so I at least have some room to stick stuff in. Stick it in here. Okay, I'll stick the bag by the staircase at the moment. I'll just continue looting this floor, and then once we're done with this floor, I can head down to the next floor. deal with the boss, and probably the grimoire is going to be down there as well. So a little annoying getting a 2-floor grimoire. Just throw this here for now. Are we almost done with this floor? Okay, there's a side crypt there. There's some more to explore down here. It's too bad we went this way first, because I'm assuming that this one's just going to be like a one-off room to the side. Which is always something we could explore on the way back up, but... Okay, let's open the side crypt. How many uses do we have left on this? 7? Okay. Still good for a while. Gold bits. I think these are worth like 100. Yeah. Good, good, good. Okay, it's a good thing that was just a rope trap. Okay. Altar bell, silver talisman, those are both worth a decent amount. Bell isn't, but the talisman is. Yeah, this looks like it's just a single side room. Maybe there's one more room attached to the top. Those I think are tier 2 wrists. Yeah, this is just going to be a crypt. Always potential for more loot in these crypts though, and some decent one at that. I don't think that's worth picking up. That can be though. This is why I brought the backpack, is specifically for these 4-slot items. Alright, back to the staircase. And we'll store a bunch of this stuff away and head on down to the next floor. How we looking loot-wise? Still have one more square to fill up, which we will easily do in the boss room, because the boss room usually has a decent amount of loot. That takes up a lot of space. Potions, 4 square valuables, equipment that we might want to lug up. The ghoul first. Okay. Okay, good thing we one-shot it. Pick that up, but you can check how damaged they are. They seem to be pretty damaged. I think everything in the crypts tends to have a high chance of being fairly damaged, while their scraps are worth picking up. Okay. We have pain. Do I want to use this? Sure. I need antitoxins. Okay, there's the grimoire. At least it's near the staircase, so we can get it out of here quite easily. Still gonna take a while to get it to the surface though, so we're gonna be cursed for quite a while carrying it. Okay. Ow. I like the moonstones. Lots of ancient coins. Yeah, I figured I was gonna get hungry. And fatigued. That's fine, I guess. We're just gonna have to do a lot of resting once we get back to camp. How much usage do we have on this? 6. I'm gonna disarm this with the crowbar, just so I don't accidentally step on it while pathing. Okay. There is a very small chance to find... those don't look that damaged. I might bring those back. I think those are considered tier 3. So even with the cost of the identification scroll, we should still make a little bit of money off of it. If I was still wearing those other boots, I would consider grabbing those, but I am now wearing these boots. So I think I was wearing these ones before, I think that was the model of the boots that I was wearing before. I mean, ideally we still want to find heavy boots if we can find them. Boss. Is this no actual necromancer, or is it just a cultist? Oh yeah, it's got resurrection. Okay, we are good. Steel fragments. I will take. Stick these away for now. Leather scales. Okay, there was a trap in this room. Luckily I didn't step on it. Okay, I'm out of room. Stick this on the ground for now. Gonna want the staff treaties. Read it just for the XP. I'll come back for that book. Okay. Before we go loot that, we will go back. Okay, I'm not gonna path over that. We will go back for my backpack. Oh, jeez. Didn't know I was gonna path over that. Thought I was safe. Okay. Definitely should have made some food. Let's stick everything in here. Back this way. We don't have that much more room. Could dump some of the less valuable things. We still have a little bit of room in our money thing here. That one's one of the least valuable things that we have. There we go. Not the most valuable stuff in here. Sure, I can make some room. We can get rid of this bandage. We don't need it. Oh, but we're gonna have to make room for the grimoire. Yeah, that is an issue. Probably gonna be dropping the leather scales on the ground. Probably. Let's see here. Could also drop the gloves. I think it's the leather scraps, so. Yeah, I think it's these. Okay, we have room for the grimoire now. Time for the painful part of lugging this back. I'm just gonna ignore that guy, he's too far away. Wonder if it's gonna resurrect anything on this floor. Okay, curse should drop now. Fortunately, we took a lot of chest damage there. And I'll do this and this. Our morale really low, but besides that, everything's fine. Now we just lug this stuff back. Hand the grimoire in. Quest complete. Easy, quick dungeon complete. Can grab some food while we're there too. And sell some of our stuff off and potentially even buy something. Maybe that glaive if he still has it. Switch that out for the polearm that we currently have. So the one we have is a little bit more defensive, which is fine. But I think we'll get most of our defenses from our armor rather than from trying to have a block rate with our two-hander. Okay. Okay, he still has the glaive, good. And we can afford to buy it too. Great. Alright, let's buy it. So it has 2 less damage. It's going to have 10% less armor penetration, which is not too bad for the additional of 35% body part damage. And since we are playing around with two-handed axes, I think the body part damage, yeah, we're wanting body part damage because each degree of injury affects the target with skill areas of effect. We're definitely wanting them to be injured. Yeah, all of our skills say something to do with injury. Injury and bleeding are like our 2 greatest things, and the glaive gives a additional 5% more chance to bleed and also has the body part damage on it. So I will do that for a less in 2 damage and 10% armor penetration, because we're going to be getting armor penetration in other ways. We gain an additional 2 counter chance, and then our accuracy goes up. We lose the defensive capabilities, and we lose the knockback chance, which I guess is good defensively, because that means that we knock things back, which takes it a turn to move into our melee range again. So that is a slight detriment, but I think overall this will make us much better at doing our two-handed axe stuff. So I'm going to switch over to using this. We can sell this back to get some of our money back. And then we can sell all of our valuables to him as well. What's the exchange rate right now? He does sell decently favorably. Not too shabby. Okay, let's sell our stuff to him then. We'll hold on to the book to sell to the guy at the capital. We'll sell all this other stuff. I guess that other guy has identification scrolls, so we can grab from him. Gonna need some more. I'm going to need some more. Oops. Should have stuck my cape away too. Gonna need something to eat. And he's got food. What's the best stuff you have for hunger? It doesn't look like you have amazing stuff to deal with my hunger. Guess we'll just eat the lentil soup then. And these potato and mushrooms. Okay. Got a decent chunk of change back. Guess I'll have to do this temporarily. And we can stick this in here temporarily to get some identification scrolls. Sell these off. Okay, that was worth it. And that one was pretty much break even. That one was worth it, and yeah, that one is definitely worth stone skin. I guess we'll hold on to that for now. Okay. Pretty much at the same money we were at last time. Which isn't too bad considering we bought this. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to our money for now in case his inventory changes. And if his inventory changes, can he buy my damage stuff? No, he can't. Okay, okay. Does he buy the purse? Yes. Alright, we'll bring this stuff back to camp. And get ourselves all rested up and stuff before we grab the next quest. Because we're all intoxicated and weary and our morale's low and we still need to fix our hunger a little bit and we're really close to the next level. Maybe we can get that through crafting. We also need to do some repairs, which is going to be costly. I might use this then. How much does it repair? 12? Yeah, I'll use it on this. Okay. Give me some repairs. Perfect. Okay, let's stick this on. Put this in here. Stick the leather away. Hold the backpack. We need... I'll do the 2 pain changers here. But we'll probably want to build 3. I can put this one in. We'll probably want to make some other herbal extracts. But... Okay, I don't have the recipe for the anti-venom. Pretty sure you get that at that special location, the like medical place. Jeez, my immunity is low. And I really do not have a lot of food. Alright, we're going to check your guys' inventory for a sec here. Okay, what about the dwarf? Turn this into fodder. Okay, here's plenty of medical supplies. Sleep till tomorrow. I think we're just going to be buying food back in town. Okay, our immunity got built up a bit from sleeping, which is decent. Our intoxication's still terrible, though. Do I have something to deal with intoxication? Does this do it? No. Yeah, we need the anti-venom, which we do not have the recipe for, unfortunately. So... I don't have any extra on me at the moment. Could try doing that too. Okay, at least our intoxication's dealt with for now. Our immunity is going to be incredibly low though. What's our rep with the Rotten Willow Tavern? Hey, we're getting there. I think the next time we go into Bran, we should buy a bunch of vegetables that last a really long time. Unfortunately, unless you have something I can buy, I'm not going to be able to do that. Do you have any food? No. You have medical supplies. I don't want any of that though. What do you have? Hunting stuff. And you don't have anything. Your inventory has not changed, but you still have food, which is good. Okay. We can work on going to the next dungeon. I don't think we... Oh yeah, we did definitely save because we rested. Okay, we could also move the caravan. Okay, the freeing the underlings is available, but we'll just do the lost relic because that's a little easy quest for us to do. And I'll probably move the caravan over there. Just so that I can explore that area too, because I can send the ranger out to do a little exploration. Did I? Yeah, okay, we did scout above, so we can move the caravan there. Alright, let's move. Time to hit the road. We're gonna go here. Okay. I'm gonna guess that that's a high level dungeon. Monastery of the Host. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that that's high level. Okay. And while we're here, we will talk to you. On familiar turf, go out and check the surrounding area for us. We will rest up. Thanks for the free booze. You don't have any food on you. Yeah, we need to store our coins in here. Maybe we'll just reverse. I'll carry this one on me and we'll put this one away. That works. So unfortunately, I'll grab the heal vein, I guess, too. Store it away with the herbs. Till the ranger comes back. I don't have a means of getting food. I guess we are on a plains tile. Never mind, I can grab some leeks. We'll make up a meat dish. I have one lentil stored, but I'd rather keep hold of that. Let's see if we can find another lentils or leek on the ground. Lots of argalon, lots of henbane. Berries, rhubarb. I think rhubarb counts, does it? It's not a vegetable, right? Yeah, it's a herb ingredient. Yeah. Rhubarb. I miss the old rhubarb. Metal. Surprised I didn't find any hemp. Okay. There's some lentils. Okay. Use one of our meats, which we are running low on, so I'm gonna need to get some more of those. Okay, into the dungeon. We'll just quickly. I'll just do that and quickly check to see if the ranger's back. Oh, she is back. Thanks for the free pelt. You don't. Well, you have this meat on you, but you don't have the big meat. It's fine. We got a free pelt. We could use that to make a bedroll if we want. Oh, and of course I find the lentils. That's weird. I must have just barely clipped that off screen and didn't see it. I'll store that away. So yeah, we need to definitely do a little bit of game hunting, I guess. Finding either mooses or boars to get the big meat. Okay, she has found a lot of question marks in the area. Pretty much we have scouted out this whole corner. So if we want to do some exploration, we can in the region. Might be something worth doing. Some decent herbs on the ground. Alright, well, we should level right away and we can get the passive for the armor penetration. Oh, jeez. Okay, it's not the bleed one. Doesn't look like it. That's good. We should be safe to just throw this by the front door. I meant to use the crowbar, but that's fine. Okay, level up. We will go in perception, was it that we were trying to do? That has the accuracy and the armor penetration, as well as giving crit at the thresholds. The vision and range bonus isn't a huge thing, but it's not terrible. So this dungeon should only be one floor, because it's still a 2-skull dungeon, and it was just a 1 floor the last time we did it. And we found one of the unholy altars that need to be destroyed. Crafting kit. I don't think it's worth picking up. So only gonna sell for like 5 gold. I'll still can pick up the nails because they're useful for crafting, and I think we still need them for one of the upgrades. Okay. Oh, we didn't get the talent. Warfare. Armor Crusher. Hitting a target applies it with 10% damage for 5 turns if it has no armor or if its armor is 0. So it takes more damage if it has no armor. Awesome. That'll be good against non-armored units. Grants crit chance for 5 turns, each strike or shot blocked by the target. Great. A very good passive. Another altar to destroy. think when you destroy all the altars, this debuff goes away. So we'll aim to do that before we potentially hit the boss room. If we can. This might be the boss room. Don't think it is because it has the staircases. Okay, here's the part where we go back to the beginning and we stick this stuff in the bag. I think this is 2 damage for us to make value out of it. Unfortunately. Did we check this one? Yeah, we did. Okay. Should maybe disarm that trap because there's a chance we path over it by accident. Okay, there's the last altar. I might have to leave and come back in though. Oh, maybe I have to grab the relic actually, which is going to be in the boss room. Okay, I guess we're just living with the debuff. I didn't realize this was a retrieve the relic dungeon. Maybe we can find a library and finally get the range treaties 1, but I think that's very unlikely. I am just weirded out we haven't found it yet. This looks like the boss room, and there's the boss. Took a while for him to see us. Easy peasy. Can you skin the boss? No. I think the dwarf can do it though. Hey, we got a chest. Well, I'll grab that one. Don't think I'll grab that though. To come back for that stuff though. Just quickly check. Got rope. Okay. We have more of the dungeon to explore. Think we got everything? Because we fully explored this way. Yep. Hey, nice small dungeon. Some easy loot. I might grab this. I think we should be able to make the value back on it. Only thing is we're gonna have to sell it to the traveling merchant because it's damaged, but should be fine. Grab this rope. Dagger, on the other hand, not so much. Okay, let's get out of here. I have room. I have like a little bit of room. Grab some lentils on the way up. Harvest. Was there another lentils? No. Don't think we want the leek because it's gonna expire. Even though we get a little bit more life on it because of that one upgrade that we got, which I think doubles the shelf life, or maybe it just an additional half of a shelf life. I can't remember exactly. Okay, these will eventually need to be sold to that one vendor. This stuff, I need an identification scroll for you. Need another one for you. Okay. We got our nails. Did I get another one of these cloths somewhere? Yes, I did. We can make another bandage. Stick this in here. Let's make the bandage real quick. Store our medical supplies. I'm running out of room again. Anyway, we can move these sticks over to where the other ones are. Temporarily, we're gonna have to get the fourth backpack slot, and then we can really just organize everything once we do that. Okay. Still got some stuff in here. That's part of the quest. Carrot can be stuck away for later. Carrots last a good amount of time. 30 days now with the bonus. Okay. So we definitely have enough nails for whatever upgrade needed them. Stick this in here for now. Fix our inventory on that later. Hold on to the quest item. Let's just move this stuff around real quick so we can just easily dump it in here. Stick this in here. Is there room in here? Not quite any room in here. I guess I'll do this so that we can get a repair on. We didn't take a whole lot of armor damage, so we'll hold on to that, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to fix all of this momentarily. Okay. get our thirst back up. And then we need to move the caravan back. Right. I wonder if this road goes around in here, I'm assuming. Regardless, we're moving the caravan back. Moving it back. Let's go. Let's place it here. Might run down and do this dungeon real quick. While we're waiting to move the caravan again. Okay. I think we're about midday. Let's take this away for now. Yeah. Do a quick save, and then we're gonna head back into Rotten Willow. And grab our hand in the quest. Probably won't grab the next one right away, but we might grab one of the upgrades. The chests and the reins, maybe. We'll see if he has new loot. So if he has new loot, then I might consider buying some stuff. We'll sell one of the necklaces to this guy. Yep. Sell the other one when his inventory resets. Hopefully he gets something cool that I can buy from him. About my contract. Thank you. Okay, it looks like his loot reset. Unfortunately, those are not heavy, but they are better than what I am wearing. I think. They don't have the slash resist. But they have higher physical resist. I think that kind of makes up for the slashing resist. They're a little bit better against the other melee strikes, but not slashing. Ooh, okay, he has the honey and glazed ham recipe now. Pot, meat, honeycomb. That's a pretty good recipe. Alright, let's grab it. You won't take it back. Grr. Okay, Mercenary Halberg. And this one's the crit variant one. Is this... This one's more focused on... Oh, this is a spear, never mind. And that's at tier 3. Okay, whatever. What's our rep with? Sell off some of this stuff. What is our rep with the capital, I wonder? We're a bit down money-wise. I got 4K. We're good. I forgot we had the money back at home. Let's... Oh, it's a little bit cheaper now. Yeah, what's our rep with the Rotten Willow now that we handed in the quest? Okay, we've got the full spectrum here. What's it with Bran? We're like a couple quests away from hitting wide selection, I think. Okay, I think after we get this next dungeon done, and then potentially we can hit up one of the other towns and do a round of dungeons there. We'll have enough rep to get the wider, higher quality selection, which will be great. Okay. But we need to move these over here. I'll grab this, and I'll grab this. And we should be golden, because it's 2 of the, I think, 5 upgrades we have left, or 4 upgrades we have left. I should have sold the purse. I will do that real quick. Oh, we need food too. All my money on me is gone now. I guess we can sell these off. Forgot about those. Okay, we'll grab some food while we're here. That's good quality food. And we'll grab that as well. Hold on to it for later. Should have stored it. But that's fine. Back to the caravan. Store this recipe. And sell it somewhere else. Do some repairs, possibly. Get these upgrades done. Do that one dungeon over there. Potentially do that other dungeon. Okay, we got chest upgrade. We got the rains upgrade, which makes it so we don't have to rest for as long and we can travel further. Okay, so now we just need the chicken coop, which we need to go back to the first town, which is something we would probably do. So we can do a round of quests there and get our rep up with the big town. We need like 200 more gold coins to get that upgrade, and then we'll be fully upgraded, because this one isn't in the game yet. Good. Okay, we'll store this away, and we'll put all the stuff we're going to sell in here now. And I'll put this in here just so it'll last a little bit longer. Okay, I'm gonna do some organizing, but I'll probably do that off screen so I don't have to stream it. Move all the old coins into this one, and then we'll put this one back. Hold on to that one. Okay. Get a drink. Oh, cool. It actually visually adds the reins onto your horses. I like it. Interesting. I like it. That looks cool. Okay. Let's rest till tomorrow. I want to go do this dungeon real quick. I'm hoping this one is a bandit one. Oh, I should probably bring the bag with us. and to the pickaxe with us. And we'll hold off on bringing the food with us because we can always just come back for it if we get really hungry. Alright, I need to figure out who teaches you ranged 1, because we are not finding the treaty, and if I recall, there's no one who sells the treaty 1, because the guy in, well, maybe, no, I don't think he sells weapon specializations. This guy sells the first treaty books, but he doesn't sell any of the weapon books. So there's got to be the only place I can think of that might teach it is this place, because they have a bunch of hunters here. So I'm thinking that's maybe where we need to go. I will check the wiki. The last time I checked the wiki, they didn't have I couldn't find anywhere where it said where you can find who you can find to teach certain things. I've just kind of held on to that knowledge in my head, but I don't recall who teaches ranged. I swear that the traveling hunter used to, but we talked to him and it didn't seem like he teaches it anymore. If he did. Somehow I passed the dungeon. I explored it while I was here. I'm aware it's here. Ah, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna have a feeling that this one has the cave eaters in it. Yeah, this is definitely the cave eater dungeon. And we got bats. Ooh, this one's like a higher level one. It's a rock eater. Damn. Undermine. Takes damage, heal efficiency, replenishes health. Can't perform actions. We took a lot of damage fighting that thing, but we are alive. I'll use these so I don't accrue pain. To be a little bit careful though, because I'm assuming that the boss in this dungeon is going to be significantly more difficult. I wonder if the jeweler takes broken jewelry. If not, it's fine. We can still try to sell it to the caravan guy. Okay, that one was the boss of the previous dungeon. But maybe he's just a regular dude now. Oh, that's a little too many for me. I'm getting out of here. Taking that strong one on top of a ranged. Let's get out. Well, we still can. Do these burnets help with intoxication? Now they're anti-bleed. Interesting. Okay, we will use some of these. We'll use a sponge. Get rid of our pain. Rest a little bit. I'm gonna have really high intoxication, unfortunately, because I don't have any anti-venom. Okay, nothing over here. Oh, there's more down here. I didn't even notice. Okay. Oh, there's that one corpse in the room I didn't check. I think one of them were standing on it. And did I check this? No, I didn't. That's not gonna fit in there. Okay, we'll throw it on the ground now so I don't forget about it. Truffle as well. Some good herbs as well. Okay, I think we might lose here. Yeah, most definitely losing here. Okay, we might not be equipped to deal with this. Too high level for us at the moment. That's okay, we have the ability to move the caravan now. We can just move this to the next dungeon. I wish I would have explored up one so I could stick it here. I might just walk over, then we can put it there with the pigeon. Just so I can explore that tile and move it there. I think that'll be the play. Now we can pick up the quest on the way down. By hitting up the charcoal burner. Okay. Where is Buddy? Are you the guy? No. You are not the guy, I don't think. You're the guy. You're the vendor. Could buy some more charcoal, maybe, to sell somewhere. We can store that for later. I got room. Oh, I could have put it in the caravan. Whatever. It's fine. We shouldn't find more loot on the way there. Says me, and then I run into bandits and they have a bunch of good loot and I cry a little inside. Okay, we just have to be a little careful of trolls. And I guess high-level bandits can be an issue. Bandits. Cowardly bandit. Oh, it's too damaged. Did you run off map? Looks like he did. Sad days. Oh yeah, whatever. Missed out on some XP. And some potential loot. If only I had take aim. We want to go over one more. I'm guessing it can't put caravans on the river tiles. Some low-level bandits. Interesting. Oh geez, I've not seen wild dogs in a while. Yeah, okay, you're getting brave, but you just die. But I'll take the free XP. Okay, I think we can drop the caravan here. Enemies are nearby, cannot be released. Okay. Let's find these enemies. Clear the map out, and then we'll put the base here. I do not see these enemies. Where are the so-called enemies, my friend? Okay, there they are, and they are quite high level. Well, at least these two are. Those are not. Those ones are too. This is not good. It's okay. Not all of them should chase. Just seems to be these three. One of them's a low-level bandit, so we should be able to take care of him. I'm just gonna wedge them between the trees. Okay, the guy with the morning star didn't chase. Good. There he is. Now we just have to find the other two. There are more of them up here. There's the other guy. Perfect. Now can I use the bird? Still can't use the bird. Okay, there's somehow still enemies on the map. They must be here. No? Maybe? I don't see them. The alternative is we can go off this map and call it onto this map from a safe tile elsewhere. I guess this is a way to kind of cheese knowing if stuff's on the map or not. It's just to take the pigeon with you. And if you can use it, then there's stuff to find. And if not, then you're totally safe to walk around on the tile. Okay, we should be able to use it now. Now, still enemies. Interesting. Are we in this top corner? No. I don't know. I guess this is like the only other place I haven't really checked. Should check up here just in case. I do want to move the caravan though, because I am hungry. It's like the only place we haven't checked. Seriously? I've checked like the entirety of the map. Is there like a little black spot that I'm missing? That's like the only patch that I haven't checked. Alright, let's check. If it is, that'll be ridiculous. Where is that patch? There? Hey, inventory? Can I use? I can use. Okay, weird. Okay. I'll eat that roast beef that we have in here. And I'll check the plate on the ground because we don't need it. We'll stick this in to be traded for later. We can stick the hemp in here. I might want to make some of the herbal extracts just to get rid of some of these things in my inventory. Got some lentils to store away for food. Still got this carrot. Alright. Let's get rid of some of these things. Hemp and that and poppy. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Herbal extract. Boom, boom, boom. Herbal extract. Boom, boom, boom. Herbal extract. Put that in here. Stick these in here. Boom, boom, boom. More herbal extract. Okay. That should clean up the inventory a little bit. Gonna need to collect some more poppy and some more hemp though. I got plenty of the other stuff. Okay. Okay, I'll move these down here. Fixes our inventory up a little bit. I'll do a little bit more organizing later. Let's dive into this dungeon after we just give a small little rest. I think we'll rest till noon just to get the vigor buff. Grab this. I'm gonna need my backpack to carry the loot out. Don't believe I need anything else. We should be good. This is repaired. We should repair that. stuff. There we go. Off to the dungeon. We're gonna have to be a little bit careful. There is a chance we get locked into this dungeon. Some of the late game dungeons have that trap on it, where the front door locks behind you. But it's fine because we saved. But if that is the dungeon, then we're gonna have to find the thing that opens the door. Oh, and this is a bandit dungeon, so there's gonna be bandits on the outside. Okay. Now let's brace for impact because he's going to charge. Okay. And cleave these guys. Let's straight aim. Let's fix our leg. We got a new splint for that, which is good. Okay, perfect. Yo, what up, doggo? That one doesn't have a pot on it. Okay. Let's just patch ourselves up a little bit before we go in the dungeon. And we'll head on in. We'll stick this by the front door for now. Good. Those I don't think sell very well. We're getting a bunch of food in this dungeon, which is good because we need to stockpile some food. Chanter's thingy is great. Pretty sure there is a recipe that uses uses charcoal for something. I don't remember what it is though. Silver in line. Well, at least that sells for a decent amount. Okay. And there's the trap. I was wondering where it was. I heard it. Okay. Don't want to accidentally step on that. Okay, that can sell for an alright amount. It's like 90 gold or something. More food. Alright, that's some food, I guess. We can turn that. Oh, it's salted. I thought it was cooked. Yeah, I could store that for later. That makes like the smaller meat recipes. Make a dayteller stew out of that. And antitoxin. Just the thing I've been looking for. What do we got? Good money. Rope. Grab it. Said we can. Oh. Okay, we're gonna hit the front door, I guess, and store some of this stuff away. Okay, back to the front door we go. And we got food aplenty. Don't think I need the nails anymore, but we can still use them to make lockpicks if we want. Got rope, ring, yada yada yada. Got healing supplies. We throw this back, put this bag on. Okay. We didn't check this, I don't think. Too busy chasing the crossbow guy. Alright. Put the kit pick on. Didn't mean to pick that up. I hate how targeting the ground picks stuff up automatically, but that's fine. Spool thread. Okay, side room. Bedroom. Those are worth an all decent amount of money. That takes up a lot of room. There should be a 2-floor dungeon. So there's that we have to contend with. Here, higher level. There's the staircase. Oops. Okay. At least we're not taking a whole lot of body part damage. That we're gonna have to cook up or salt. I think it's a waste to salt the smaller meat. So I will probably eat it up. This we'll have to come back for. But that's fine, we can move the backpack over here. So this is gonna be our new hub down to the. Oop. I'm gonna disarm this just so I don't accidentally step on it. trendy. Oh, there's some good stuff. I have to definitely come back into this room. I'm definitely not going to have enough room. This dungeon's going to have way too much loot. Which means we're probably going to have to do a double loot run. Okay, I'm going to accidentally path over that, so I should disarm it. And I accidentally pathed onto that one. Ow. Okay, I'm going to need to find the kitchen. But we might have to do the loot run now, regardless. Yeah, looks like we're gonna... That's cool. We can run back, make something to eat, and store all this stuff. Get all my beverage, because I'm gonna be thirsty in a second. Okay, these can be turned into bandages. Rope. Store the food for now. This can be sold. Medical supplies. I forgot to fill up my flask. We need to quickly make the bandages too. Stick that in with the medical supplies. Stick this here for now. Open this up, pull as much out as we can. So this will be sold. This will be sold. These are supplies, nails, food. Pull all the rest of it out. Sold, sold. Enchantment scroll. Go down here with the rest of the ones. I'm gonna sort all that stuff momentarily. Potato for food, and ring will be sold. Stuff, more food. Put this back in. Okay, we're gonna make some food. So this is gonna expire quickly, so we'll get rid of that. Beets expire pretty quick, so we'll get rid of them. How's this carrot? 27. I'll use this carrot. Great. Cabbage does, but cabbage can be used for a handful of recipes, so I'll hold on to it for now. Okay, let's make... we can't make the pot rice because we need a large. So this will be a fewer. Truffle steak. Interesting. I think we're making the daytiller stew, so we need water. Eat this. Click some water. Take a quick little nap here. Little nap till 6. How long we got on this quest? 3 days. Perfectly fine. Okay, let's pray. Head back into the dungeon. So we're looking for a captive. So we're gonna need the key off the boss to open the door. And then we're gonna be escorting a NPC out of the dungeon. And I don't know if the NPC will avoid traps, so we might have to disarm the traps in between. How many uses we have on the crowbar? 4. I should have repaired. That's fine, I just have to remember how many uses I have on that. Okay, where's the room with all the loot in it? It's past there. Okay, let's finish exploring this side over here. Shouldn't be too much down here. More. Good, good, good. Alright. Was there an additional room that I didn't hit before we got to the... Yeah, there's the northern side of the room we haven't touched yet. Okay, but we're gonna go across here, right? Okay, we need to loot down here first. Bolt of cloth, oil. I think there was something in one of these that I didn't pick up. No? Okay. I thought there was like a rope or something I didn't pick up. Got brandy. Check this bookcase real quick. Okay, cutlery, deer pelt. We're almost all stocked up again too, so we're gonna maybe have to do another run. But we're good for now. Let's stick this here. We'll see if there's a bunch of loot up here, then I'll probably run back again. Oh, there isn't. Okay. Okay. We will bring this down with us. But we're probably going to have to do another loot run because this is pretty much full. We can fit like one more 2-slot item in. But we'll clear this out a little bit. Is that a rondel dagger? A bellier. Well, it's in good condition. Okay, well, we're filled up with stuff now. But we'll do a little bit of clearing. Is this the boss room? Don't think so. Low-level bandits, if I don't mind. Jeez, I missed that trip. Okay. I totally forgot I could be doing this. Oh jeez, I got so much from that too. I need to remember I can dismantle equipment. I always forget I can do that. Okay. Usually a boss room can be on the side of the dogs, but this looks like the dog pen. The guy might be that we're looking for is behind here, yeah. Hey, we can escort him out. We can finish off the dungeon. So it wasn't one that we needed a key for. Follow me. Okay. We're gonna get you out of the dungeon. And we'll come back and deal with the boss. Okay, perfect. Drop off all this loot. Then we'll have a nice clean backpack for the boss room, because the boss room will definitely take up probably at least 2 of those squares in the bag in loot, because usually the bandit boss rooms have quite a bit of stuff in it. So let's stick all these in here. That will be selling. I'll hold this down here just for now while I open this up. Grab what we can. Gonna be sold. All of this will be sold. That cloth is gonna be sold. Liquor will be held on to for now, as well as the herbs. Or sorry, vegetables. Open this up, get the rest out. Got another potato. I can sell these. Identification scrolls going in here. This can be sold. Bring this back in. Stick the ropes here for now. Okay. All cleared out. We'll just do a quick save. Okay, now we just have to go in and deal with the boss. And potentially a couple other rooms. But usually the bottom floors aren't humongous. So it shouldn't be too much to clear out. Probably just like 3 rooms at most. Shouldn't have to do another loot run. I'm surprised that guy was willing to trek it back to town by himself. I mean, all the stuff in this area is super scary. I'll drop off the bag here. Don't think there was anything in these rooms we wanted to loot. I think we finished looting everything. More food. Okay. Did not mean to pick that up. Potato. Okay, that's a separate room. Fig. That's a low level necklace. I'm not gonna bother picking that up. Not with the inventory space at this junction of the game. Perfect. I'll take the piece of leather. Who opened the door? Everyone was so far away from the door. Well, I was wrong. This floor seems to be fairly big. Okay, I'll take those. Don't want that. Athletic training 3 though, pretty good, and we get the XP for it. Okay. More nails. So I can make some caltrops. Okay. Probably gonna need to go get our backpack at some point. Almost out of room. I'll eat that so that we can throw the bottle in. Okay. I think we're gonna need to run back to our backpack. At least we kind of deviated where we U-turned back, so we didn't get too far away from where our backpack was initially positioned, which is right over here. Okay. I'm gonna bring it in a little bit further with us. Too bad you aren't. We can throw you in now. High level guy, I'm gonna want to kick back on. Throw your net on your buddy there. Yeah, that's right. Right away. There's the boss. Alright, we got the boss down. Boiled chicken egg, we can eat that. Other skills. Shield treaty. Crown. Cabbage. Okay, we should go get our backpack and we should go deal with those fleeing enemies. Okay, that's definitely the armory. Okay, we will go pick up this. I don't think we've read this one yet. Yep. Get XP for it. I had a feeling we were going to fill up the bag pretty quickly with the last of this floor. Hopefully there isn't a whole lot more loot and we might have to do one more run. Even though I said that we weren't going to need to. Bandit dungeons always have so much loot in them. Ooh, that's nice. I have not seen this. Raven Heater Shield. The fearsome Raven Gang, which is used to be scourge of the entire realm, suffered its first and final defeat at the Battle of Hangman's Hill. There was almost no survivors. Sir Wolford's troops immediately hanged those few bandits they have captured between previously named hill and its moniker. Hangman Hill. I thought maybe they might be involved with that. I know that there is a bandit camp that always spawns right around here. Maybe that's the reference of it. Who knows? It is a interesting thing because it's a wooden shield, but it's considered a tier 4 shield. It's got lower dodge chance on it. I guess the energy restoration, no. Those are negatives. I don't know. I guess it has above average block power and block chance for a medium wooden shield, and it's got fort on it, which I don't think the regular wooden shield has on it. Interesting. But I do want these because that'll get us the chicken coop upgrade. So it looks like we're going to be coming back. Yep, most definitely. Coming back. Throw that on the floor so I don't forget about it. And I'll also throw that on the floor because that's an okay amount of money to spend Especially since we still have this room to open up. I'll have to remember to repair my crowbar so I don't break it. And I need to not step on that. Stop picking up stuff. Okay. One more loot run. That's a good thing we moved our caravan. Plenty of loot. Lots of money. Okay, we don't need to go back to the starting town. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. But we're gonna need to do another loop of quests. So maybe we'll go to the middle town. We'll be a lot closer to the capital city, which will be nice. Okay. This is not an epic item I would have liked to, or a unique item that I would like to find for actual usage, but it's not. At least it's something we can add to our collection. Okay. Secret staff. War staff. Okay, interesting. That one is damaged though, so I can only sell it to that one vendor. Stick this in here for now. Book can go in here for now. Okay. I want more food. Still gonna need to organize this a bit. Do you have any more identification scrolls? Yes. Okay, so got more liquor. Store that in here for now. This will go in here for now. This is gonna get sold. This back up. Pull that all out. Okay. Straw can go here. These can be turned into bandages at some point. More books. Sell this. Don't really have room to stick that in here, but we can just do this. Stick that there. We got this bottle of oil we can stick over here. Okay, one last loot run. We'll just grab our cape. Even though I don't think we're fighting anything more. We have to get our repairs done. Yeah, do I need to repair that? Okay, drink. We might need to make more food though. Let's see, do you have more big meat? No, you do not. Do you have more big meat? No, you got eggs though. I didn't grab the caravan or the thingamabob. I'll eat this. That's a lot harder to make food out of. We can make a salad too with the cabbage. Salad, green salad, cabbage, leek, vegetable or onion. Is there a leek on the map close by so I don't have to waste the onion? There's a leek. Okay, split stack. Put these away for a little bit. Do a quick save just in case I accidentally step on a trap or something. Wouldn't want that to happen. What do we have left on the quest? 3 days still? Good. More than enough time to get the rest of this loot out. And then I might just run up and hand in the quests manually and then come back and move the caravan. Actually, maybe I can take the pigeon. I didn't break these. Interesting. Okay. Let's head back down. Did I put more stones in here? Yeah, I did. Stick this here. Swap these around. Okay, we haven't cleared out this area. There might be some enemies down here. Nope. I'll grab it. We got room, I think. Or at least we should. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay, let's break this open and then we'll remember to go back in the boss room. That's low level. That's not worth anything. Could be if it wasn't damaged. I think that's what we were using before. It's this tier 2. Okay, that's worth something. I'll grab that. That could be if it wasn't damaged. Okay, what's in the chest? Exquisite. I'll take the shovel as well, why not? I'll leave that behind though. Oops. Okay. Side rooms are fine. Did we check this? That we did. Okay, so I need this. I need the rider shield. And then I need to open up the chest and grab the sacks of grain. Let's just fix that. There we go. Alright. Let us path our way out without stepping on that trap. And we leave with a ton of loot. So we should get up to a nice threshold where we can start being able to afford some of the higher quality gear. I definitely want to upgrade my boots to heavy plate boots. That is like one of my most desirable things to upgrade. When you got a pretty good weapon, that should be good until super late game. I could use a new chest piece because we've had this since we upgraded to plate. Alright, let's do this. I'll free up some inventory space. And now we have chickens. Okay, let's stick this in here for now. Pull a lot of this stuff out. I'm gonna want to hold on to the shovel. So we'll stick that somewhere. Rope. To redo this inventory at some point. This stuff's gonna be sold. What else we got in here? Stuff to sell. Sell. I already have one of these. Maybe we'll hold on to another one. They're kind of useful for storing stuff. Stick this in here. Okay. Perfect. Move this around. Okay. So I think we're gonna manually run back here and hand in the quest. And then I'll also pick up the wagon. And if I don't move with the wagon when I move the caravan, I can always just take the rider guy over to where I moved it. I really would love to kill more archers so that way you can have a higher chance of getting the treaty for archery 1, but or ranged weapons 1, I think it's called. Well, the archers love to run away from me, so I can't get that frickin' book. Okay, I didn't mean to pick that up. Okay, almost to the charcoal camp. And we might buy some more charcoal. Just so we can trade it for a little bit more somewhere else. Okay. You do have new inventory. Let's sell another one of our damaged things to you. don't want to buy any of the stuff you have at the moment, so let's sell you that. Okay, we might use your services. Buy more trickle. Okay. About my contract, I am done. Big chunk of change. Okay, no more work. Are we done rep-wise with the Rotten Willow? Yes, we are. We are fully maxed out. We are not quite done with Bran, unfortunately. So we are gonna have to go to Manshire. And it looks like they are having nightmares. And also have a supply shortage. Well, commodity buying prices. I might be able to sell alcohol very well at Mindshire from the looks of it. So that's good. Let's just do a quick save right here. And then we will move the caravan using the pigeons. I'll move it to Manshire. And we're going to be doing the Ravenhill quest, I think, so we're going to move it here. Now, do I move with it? I don't think I do. But we will see. Nope. Okay. That's fine. We're going to take the caravan over there. So, give me a ride to Manshire. He seems to move slower than my caravan does. Okay. To my base so that we can rest. And we can sell off some of our stuff here. Get some food. Poppy. One of the things we need. I'll also organize this at some point. Okay, what is the meat? Meat. Meat omelet. Okay, I think you can just have regular meat. What? You don't have any eggs? How do you not lay eggs already? Hey, do you have any of the extra eggs? Okay, well, we have plenty of other recipe stuff to use, so we can do the daytiller stew with this. Get rid of the carrot. Daytiller stew. Okay, in the town we go. I'm gonna be selling everything I can to you. You don't have a whole lot of money. Unfortunate. Okay. Three. Okay, they don't really want charcoal a whole lot. 5% hope. It's fine. Unfortunately, my favorable trading isn't too good in the city at the moment. Maybe we'll hold on to selling the rest of the stuff at the moment. We'll just get rid of the alcohol. So we can turn the favorable trading around for everything else. Good, I can pawn that off. Okay, I will be picking up your quest. But we're gonna drop off all the alcohol on you guys. You don't have any money. But you do, so we will pawn off a bunch of our alcohol here. Probably is better to trade it after the quest is completed, but whatever. I don't care. This will free up some room. Hold on to this liquor, I guess. Since this is all the nice liquor. Okay. So I think we'll end the session here. Got a lot done today. Little bit of a longer episode today. We're gonna need more fodder at some point. Stick all of our treasure loot in here for now. So the plan is that we will trade this stuff a little bit later. When the value of everything has been increased slightly. I will, just after I end the stream, finish organizing this bag so it isn't as the inventory so it's not as messy. And everything will be in its own spot, I guess. And then on the next episode we will... what's our exact rep needed? With Bran. Yeah. I don't know if we'll get enough doing a round of quests here. We'll probably be just a bit shy, so it looks like the lower level dungeons aren't giving as much rep. Manshire seemed to be giving a decent amount though, because we did do a round of Manshire. Those aren't bad, but I think we're going to be a hair short. Potentially. What does this upgrade do? Does it give rep? Or do we already have the one that gives rep? So maybe I'll just grab this real quick. Selling stuff grants reputation. Okay, well, we're definitely going to grab that soon. Probably after we hand in this quest. We're going to do Ravenhill to hopefully get rid of both of the debuffs on the town. It should definitely get rid of one, because nightmares will go away. And then I'm assuming supply shortage will go away with it. But maybe we'll have to clear out the abandoned camp for that. These are all 3 skulls, so they should give us a decent amount of rep. We are needing about 250 more rep. If we get 70 per, that will give us 104. That should give us just, yeah, we might just be a hair short unless the second digit pushes us over. So there is a good chance if we get 76s off of these, there might be a good chance that it'll get us to the 4,000 threshold, which should give us wide selection too. And then we can go to Bren and go on a bit of a buying spree, get some new boots, maybe a new chest piece, maybe a new ring would be nice too, or 2 new rings because we still have tier 3 rings. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do, and then we'll try to I'll look at the wiki and see if I can figure out where the guy is that teaches ranged weapons 1. So we can finally spec our first point in that tree once we hit level 23, which we should easily do doing the 3 quests here, here, and here. And then we will head down here. And then once we do that, maybe we'll go down here and check out this area and finish doing some quests down here. Do some scouting. Potentially do some scouting up here too. And maybe have a better attempt at the Manticore, since we failed so much at the beginning of the episode to kill it. But anyways, if you watched the end, thank you. Have a great day.